Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Assalamu alaikum and greetings. Alishanmao here and welcome back to more RC video reviews. When you want to store your RC Lipo batteries, it is best to discharge them to storage level on each cells, that is 3.8, 3.7 or 3.6 volts on each cell, and then store them. It is good for the longer life of the batteries, and it is good for the safety of the batteries and the safety of you and yourself and your house. Now, all the balanced or professional chargers do have the feature of storage or discharging the batteries, but they take forever to basically discharge the battery down to storage level. Well, in order to discharge your RC Lipo batteries quickly, properly and safely, you will need a dedicated Lipo battery dischargers like this ISDT FD200 in my hands. That is a 200 watt smart battery discharger to discharge your RC Lipo batteries to storage level on each cell so you can store them properly. Let me bring the camera closer, give you a closer look at this FD200 discharger. We'll talk about its features. It does have a Bluetooth connection to ISD Go app, so you can use your smartphone even to get all the data during the discharge regarding your battery. Alright, this is your ISDT FD200 200 watt smart discharger. Let's unbox it right away. It's pretty heavy basically. The box is pretty heavy. You have a user guide which you should study. You have the stickers for you to stick wherever you want, and you have your ISDT FD200 discharger right here, and of course non-skidding pads also, so your discharger will not skid. Now, to operate the discharger, there isn't much. There are two buttons. One button you can use to set your current, discharge current, and one button you can use to set the number of cells. Now, when it comes to the current, you can use up to 25 amp to discharge your RC Lipo batteries fast, but do make sure your batteries are rated to discharge at those high currents, else you might damage the cells. Your battery might swell up and might have more issues. There's only one XT60 connector, so if you have other batteries connectors, so if you have batteries with other connectors, you will have to make converters all by yourself. There is no balance port for you to connect from the battery to the discharger, so I'm not sure how the discharger is going to show you the data regarding each cell's voltage on your app or on the discharger. Well, on the discharger there's no screen. That is why I actually love Melibet discharger, because it has XT60 and a balance port, and it shows you all the data regarding each and every cell, and even tells you if one of the battery cell is weak. So this is basically also a fast discharger and shows you much more data regarding each cell. Anyway, we are talking about the FD200 in this video, so let's just stay with this one. Discharger definitely have a very nice and heavy build right here. Now let me bring some batteries to discharge right away, and I also have downloaded the app on my phone. We'll also connect the app and see what kind of data basically we can see during the discharging process. Alright, so let's start the demonstration. I have this 30C 2200 milliamp battery, an El Cheapo that came with the boat, and let's see, at the moment it's 91% charged, 4.1 on each cell. So I will connect the battery to ISDT FD200. Then you can press any button to start your discharger. I have my phone here as well, which I will show you later for the app. Alright, now you can press any button and you will have to select a number of cells manually. So this is the thing that I don't like. I mean, it should auto detect the number of cells, but because there's no balance port, so it is unable to do. After that, you will have to go ahead and select your discharge current. I believe 10 amp is more than enough for this battery to discharge. Previously, that is why I love the Melibet discharger, because you can connect the balance port and it auto detects battery cells, number of cells in the battery, and also tells you the information about each cell, and or if a cell is basically weak. Now the discharging has started. Okay, I will turn on the app and see what app data I can get. Okay, I hope it's connected. I don't know, I have found the discharger before, but I have to connect it again. Alright, FD200 right here. Reminder, found new firmware. Next time please, I do like to add update firmwares right away. Now you can see all the data about the discharging right here. At the moment 10 amp current is provided. I want to put this battery down to 3.6 volt, let's say. Parameter setting succeeded. Okay, so the battery will go down to 3.6 volts on each cell. How does it know that each cell is 3.6 volts? There is no balance port connection, people. Do keep that in mind. Anyway, now forest discharging, been 1 minute 19 seconds, 15.9 volts left, 3.98 volt per cell. I believe it's just doing the average calculations right here based on the total voltage. You can see the temperature, you can see the WH settings right here. You can start and stop the discharging process, of course. You can go to the settings, you have charger rename, system information, automatic discharge. That means if your app is connected and you connect the battery to discharger, it will automatically start discharging the battery. If you choose close, then the automatic discharging will not start. You will have to press the button or you will have to manually select start stop the discharging. Without the app you can start stop the discharging, of course, once you select the volts of the batteries, that is number of cells, and the discharge current. The discharger will start automatically. Still discharging at 10 amp. The battery was getting really warm, so I had to cut down on 5 amp. This is an El Cheapo battery, and I also brought my fireproof metal box right here just in case anything goes wrong. Right, I have changed the voltage of the cell to 3.7 volt. Battery is almost there, okay, for each cell, and let's see what the charger will do once it detects that the required voltage have reached or achieved. Battery is getting warm, people. Makes me worry actually, the way battery is getting warm. So this is definitely an El Cheapo battery right here. On 10 amp it was giving me goosebumps the way it was getting warm. Right now it's warm, but not on a worry level. Okay, so battery has been discharged down to 3.7 volt. It says 14.8 volt left. Let me check if the battery is really discharged to 3.7 on each cell. So here I have ISDT BET Go, and it is showing me 3.68, 3.7, 3.7, 3.69. Pretty close, man. This is really very nicely done for the discharging, given that the 3.7 volts last voltage I set for each cell. Okay, I have an E-top battery, 4S3300 milliamp, and the voltage of each cell is 4.18, 4.19, 4.17, 4.18. Alright, so we will start discharging this one. Man, I hate this. Choose 4 cell and choose 5 amp only. Okay? Put the battery in the fireproof case. Turn on the app, waiting for FD200 to connect. Okay, connection, come on. Alright, connected. And next time we'll upgrade the firmware. We will say 3.7 each cell and press the play button. That means to start discharge. Discharge current 5, target voltage 3.7 volt, and cells 4. Alright, here we go. Now you can see as I have put the discharger out of my beloved room, far from anywhere if the battery catches fire, so it will be pretty safe. Batteries are still in a metal box which is fireproof. So I put the charger in another room, but I still have the connection on my app through the Bluetooth, and I can still watch the discharging process. I can change the current for discharging to, let's say, 10 amp, and then back to 5 amp later. I can hear the fan is getting faster on that discharger. Let me go and see the battery heat level. Just check the battery. It's cool. There's nothing wrong. The battery is doing very well. It's nice and calm. There's no swelling on that. Previously the battery I discharged, that is really bad battery. I better discard that one. So very nice. I can see all the parameters right here for my discharger and discharging process, while the discharger is working is in another room. Battery has been discharged. Discharger turned off after beeping a couple of times. It's not very hot, it's just warm. Battery is slightly warm, but no swelling signs on it. This is slightly a better quality battery from eTop Power. Right there, 3.69, 3.7, 3.68, 3.69. So basically I set the voltage to 3.7 for each cell while discharging on the FD200 discharger, and basically it's doing a very good job discharging them. So far I have discharged a couple of batteries, all mostly 4S on FD200 discharger. I'm very happy the way it's working. I'm putting it in another room safely away from this beloved room, putting the battery in a metal fireproof, explosion proof box while discharging, and I'm able to see all the discharging data on my smartphone while I'm sitting in the comfort of my beloved little man cave. So far no issues at all. Obviously I will keep using the FD200 discharger and report back after a couple of weeks to all of you on YouTube and Facebook to show you how this discharger is still doing, how well it's still working, and how worthy it is. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like the video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and stay updated for all the upcoming uploads by hitting that little bell icon. If you like this discharger, ISDT FD200, go ahead, check out the link in video description and order one for you to discharge your beloved RC Lipo batteries and keep them safe.